Too tall. Need to get shorter. There we are. Right, hello everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just a couple of things we need to do. No idea, Kelly. What? The chat's not out either. So I literally went on and everything was fine. So that's annoying. So how is everybody? Put it in the chat. Obviously, if you haven't already seen my my video, absolutely fantastic news today. I got monetized, which is absolutely fantastic. I can't find. I found it. So bear with me just 1 second. I've totally forgot I was live, to be fair. It's always very professional on my channel. I am trying to run a professional YouTube channel. Right, that should have done it. Right, okie dokie. Let me go to the top. Right, Rich, thank you so much for tuning in, Rich. I believe Neon Tiger Games was the first in. Neon Tiger Games, thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, how are you? I'm very well, thank you, Neon. How are you? Hi to Liam Martin, hi to Larry, hi to Mark. Mark, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm very well, how are you? West Ham 1-0. Pinman, thanks so much for tuning in. Bender's FIFA Gamer, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Theo, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm doing well, how are you? Great to see you on the channel. No ads in the stream. So yeah, so obviously it's very good news about the monetization. First thing I did was message Theo and Jack. I was absolutely delighted. Jaden Fox, thanks so much for tuning in. Peanut Butter Banana, I'm an Arsenal fan, and if Chelsea win, Arsenal will go 5th. Thanks so much for tuning in, Peanut Butter Banana. James Ellison, thank you so much for tuning in. Like the video, guys, if you haven't already. We are 12 likes at the minute. Pinman, I think I've said. Pinman emoji, I'm pretty sure I've said his name. I'm not doing too bad. That's great to hear, Theo. And that is everything. Right, so we'll have a look at the teams. The scroller, it keeps having problems with the scroller. So I will just... The scroller just isn't working. Roses are red, violets are blue, Mike is the best, and so are you. Thanks so much for the kind words. Hi Mike, how's things? Yeah, things aren't too bad. I don't understand why it's not working. I know what Costa said to the ref. I'm not going to ask because I don't want any swearing on the channel. I've only just got monetized, and I want to... Congratulations on your monetization. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm really, really pleased. So I need to do it again from scratch, which is really annoying. So people will be able to see. What have I done? I wanted that one. That'll do. There we are. Right, so we're getting through to teams in a minute. If you haven't already, feel free to like the video. We are... Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Has anybody seen an advert on the channel? I'd be interested to hear. going to swap these headphones about. Should have sorted everything out before I got started, but I didn't realise that we'd have these problems, so it's not really my fault. I'll just have a look at the quick chat pretty quickly. Not yet. I've seen a couple, to be fair, so I know that they're there. But most of them are at the end of the video, which I find quite annoying. Like after the end screens. So most people would have clicked off the video by then. But hey ho. What did Costa said it was in the sun? I saw the sun when I was. I could have read it, but I chose not to. Are we ruling for West Ham today? It's going to finish 3-1 to West Ham, says Neon. Mike, who do you think will win Man City versus Spurs in Champions League? I have a horrible feeling Spurs are going to beat Manchester City. Right, let's get into the team lineups then. Ariza Balaga is in goal as always for Chelsea. Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Luiz and Emerson at the back. In midfield, Jorginho is anchored by Kante and Loftus-Cheek. Up front, Hazard, Higuain alongside Hudson-Odoi. Fabianski is in goal for West Ham. A back four of Fredericks, Balbuena, Ogbonna and Cresswell. In midfield, it is Noble, Rice, Anderson and Lanzini. Up front is Arnautovic and Hernandez. On the bench, Barkley, Willian, Caballero, Christensen, Olivier Giroud, Kovacic and Pedro. On the bench for West Ham, Issa Diop, Masuaku, Nasri, Obiang, Perez, Adrian the goalkeeper and Robert Snodgrass. You still get money even if people don't watch the ads. I don't think that's how it works. I'm sure it's like, I don't think you get anything if they skip the advert, I think. I'm not sure. Can I leave for a second and see if my mum will let me watch? I will be back with the news. Do whatever you want. Can J Games and stuff get a shout out? I don't know who that is. So yeah, I have to make sure your ad blocks off when I watch your videos. That's alright. I really do appreciate, that people will watch my adverts and stuff. I find it really, really, pretty awesome. Because it can be quite annoying. There shouldn't be too many to watch, in all fairness. There shouldn't be too many to watch because there are some people that put on a hell of a lot of adverts. And there are some people who put a lot in. Hi, mate. I would recommend Thomas Agnew. He has made some great thumbnails. Don't believe me? Go and check him out on my new video, The Wolves Career. He made me a banner a few months ago. Probably a bit longer than that. I know why I had ad blocks in here. Yeah, it can be really bad. Ethan, thanks so much for tuning in. Ethan, how you doing? Hello to Dave, how you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Dan TDM has 5 ad videos. Adds a video. It really is off-putting, isn't it? It's really off-putting. Watford's comeback against Wolves was crazy. Didn't actually watch the game, but it sounded a very good game. Wasn't expecting that at 2-0 for sure. Power Punch Bros, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? I think you still do. Otherwise, companies would be put off for put their ads on there. I'm not sure how it works, dude. I'll have to look it up. But either way, it's probably won't be getting much anyway. Gamer from Bolton, thanks so much for tuning in. Gamer from Bolton, how are you doing? $14 likes now. Very nice indeed. So what is everybody doing this week? Anything interesting at all? I'm on 107 subs. That's really good. Well done. What have I got planned? I've got a meeting tomorrow. Look at that! Nightbot's already updated. Which is which I did. I don't know why I'm getting so excited.
You got a meeting tomorrow?
I've got a meeting, yeah, with Neil.
Okay.
And then I've got the doctors on Wednesday. I know, everyone won't care. But at the start of the year, just about halfway into January, I woke up and decided I wanted to go on a diet, and I've lost 2 stone, which I don't think is too bad. So I go and get weighed on a Wednesday at the doctors. Thursday, I don't think I've got a driving lesson on Thursday. First time I've driven in 2 years, I think. So yeah, that's exciting as well. And I'll go to the gym about 3 times this week as well, 3 or 4 times. So busy bee this week. I don't know why I'm telling you. You probably don't care. I need to gain subs. Well, you have to, make videos, and that's how you grow. I watched Everton versus Arsenal, which I didn't watch that game. Yeah, poor result. The chat's going crazy. I'm not able to keep up. I got to watch the game, and I was surprised about the flags at Wembley. Honestly, I thought Brighton played alright, but City didn't really need to do anything. Next Thursday is my operation. Hope that all goes well. Good luck at driving. Thanks so much. There was an ad. Theo, that's great news. My dog got 6 puppies, and on Saturday we have a reunion. Lovely. What kind of dog is it? I know a little bit about dogs. I'm just chilling. Fantastic. There was an ad. Absolutely fantastic. Well done on your weight loss. Thanks so much. Like I said, I've worked really hard on it. To lose that amount of weight is a fair bit. That's a lot of weight to lose.
What's different?
Okay,
what's different?
Taking his collar off?
Nice.
Brighton was unlucky with Duffy's header. Yeah, that was lucky. Who do I support? JCB Gaming, thank you so much for tuning in. I support Hereford, who play in the National League North. Obviously, the great team of Hereford, which I'm sure you're familiar with. The Premier League team I support is Manchester City. Wrexham are going up. I beg to differ. I think it'll be the top 2. I think it will be Leyton Orient and Salford City. A dog and wolf hybrid. Fantastic. I used to work at a dog rescue, and we had a wolf cross. She was fine. She made a hell of a lot of noise, though. I was streaming tomorrow and Wednesday with the Champions League games. So Tottenham vs City, Liverpool vs Porto Tuesday and Wednesday. Please can you tune in? I'll be watching the games, dude. I'll be watching the games. I will, if I remember, but the chances are fairly slim of me remembering that. EFL had to pay so Bolton could play. I think that's what you mean anyway. Yes, that is interesting. It's a bizarre turnaround. Theo, we are not friends on Snapchat since you made that new account. Theo, what are you doing? Will you be streaming LFC for Porto versus LFC versus Porto tomorrow? No, I will be watching Manchester City. Once had an operation on my foot when I was 4, and I think I will have an operation this year, but I don't know when. Hopefully that goes okay. Can you look at my last comment? I think I might have just read it. I think I did. We're going up, Braintree going down. Yes, Braintree are relegated, aren't they? Spurs versus Man City. Like I said, I'll watch it on the TV. I'm a little bit nervous. So, you hate Leeds United, just say yes. I don't hate Leeds. Some of my closest buddies are Leeds fans. I feel like if you hate Leeds, you probably won't want to be in the chat. Did you have a good day at the Etihad on Tuesday? I saw it on Instagram. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice to see them win, because last time I went, they lost 3-2. Hello, I'm very sorry I took my sister to Carlisle. That's nice. How is she, Nathan? I'll be doing Liverpool tomorrow. Yeah, feel free to check out the All Round podcast if you haven't already. He changes his name every single week, so tomorrow will be called something else. But for now, feel free to check him out. Yeah, I love Leeds. Come on, you Spurs, says Mark. Come on, Porto. Yeah, take that. My predictions for the Champions League: Juventus 3, Ajax 5. So you think Ajax will knock out Juventus? Tottenham to... God, there's some big scoring games here. So City to go through 8-2, Liverpool to go through 7-1, and Barcelona and Man United to 4-4. Honestly, that would be absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm a Leeds fan. She's got a boyfriend called Phil from Hong Kong. Yeah, I think you said. Is it Phil Wang, the comedian? Leeds are going to fall apart again. The thing is, they were lucky against Millwall. I think they have to go up automatically because I don't think they'll do it for the playoffs. I want them to come up, but I worry about them. How did you get a timer? I go on to text and edit the text file to make it edit the text as a custom script to make it a clock. I'm not sure if you can do that on everything though, because you've already fallen apart. I don't know how it'll go. I'm really excited for the playoffs and stuff. Mark, here's a Manchester United fan. No, it's Mark supports Liverpool, I think. Unless he's just got randomly the badge of a different team. So get your predictions into the chat if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Get involved. Just pop out chat. That's the one I wanted. So my prediction for this one, I think Chelsea will probably win about 2-1. I'll go 2-1. Why do people think we'll get thrashed by City on Champions League? I don't. I think it'll beat us because it's how about funny feeling, which I wish I didn't have. But hey ho. We played Porto before and beat them home and away. Yeah, I remember was it 5-0 away fixture. Mike loves Leeds, Hereford, Man City. Also had a dream that Mike loved Arsenal as well because he had done Arsenal streams since the streams have come back. I just do whatever games. I don't really have a... Well, I'll pick that one. Do you know what I mean? 3-2 to West Ham, says Dave. 1-0 to West Ham, says Pinman. Hernandez to score. Pinman, I'm a Tottenham fan, but Manchester City are just better. That is true, but anyone can beat anyone on their day. Tottenham didn't play this weekend either, so not many people going for a Chelsea win. 2-0 to West Ham, says the all-round puck. Thomas Agnew isn't in the chat. He's Chelsea. He'd go for Chelsea. Well, if we get beaten, it would be something like 3-1 on aggregate. Rice will score. 2-0 Chelsea, says Ben does FIFA Gaming. West Ham have a leaky defence. Even Huddersfield scored 3. That's very true. Who do you think will win Arsenal and Napoli? I have no idea. I'm very excited for that. Hi Mike. Hi Subi. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? There's a YouTuber, I can't remember his name, he puts on an ad every minute. That's a little bit OTT, isn't it? Just a little bit. Thomas said 3-1 Chelsea. Is he with you? Nathan Brown only support one team, and that is my beloved Liverpool. The only reason that Chelsea haven't sacked Sarri is because the club is broken and can't afford to pay his compensation. I think they must be able to afford to pay. I think they're just in a bit of a sticky situation. Well, what do they do if they've got this ban? What are you going to do if that makes sense? Maybe they'll go with somebody like Bielsa. I hear he wants to leave. Napoli to win, says Neon. Against Arsenal, it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea, says Rich. 4-0 to West Ham, says Nathan Brown. What league are your team in? They play in the National League North. He texted me on Twitter. Okay. Why do old messages often pop up in the chat? I have no idea. It stopped. There was 2 versions of the live chat. And the one used to do it all the time, and then this other one didn't. And then it's sort of broken somehow. So I'm not sure why it does it. It's just something you just have to deal with. Reason why Bolton haven't sacked Parkinson is because Anderson doesn't care. Good Jack isn't here because Jack would be going absolutely nuts. Funny guy. I sure am, Theo. I'm surprised. I think they might go with Frank if they can't find anyone else. Looking forward to this. Good. Do you think non-league teams should be on FIFA? Well, it's got to be a level where they don't, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if they should or not. I have no idea. So I'm thinking about using a card, but I'm not sure if I should do that or not. I got a deal. Might give Sunderland wins tomorrow. I put a bet on. Who are they playing tomorrow, dude? I like the light show. So there's fireworks. Looks like fire going on off the motor. Seeing what's Dave from the pub in FIFA 20. No, because that's not the case, is it? You know, some very good players that come from non-league football. That's very disrespectful. We have a song about Chelsea, but I won't say it here. So the lineups are as follows. We'll go through those one more time before kickoff. Ariza Balaga in goal for Chelsea. A back four of Aspilicueta, Rudiger, Luiz, Emerson, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Kante, Hazard, Higuain and Hudson-Odoi. The three H's up front. Fabianski is in goal for West Ham. Fredericks, Balbuena, Ogbonna, Creswell, Noble, Rice, Anderson, Lazzini, Arnautovic and Hernandez. Juventus to win the Champions League. I think Barcelona is the team I said. Ross Barkley, Willian, Caballero, Christensen, Giroud, Kovacic and Pedro all on the bench for Chelsea. Issa Diop, Masuaku, Nasri, Obiang, Perez, Adrian and Snodgrass all on the bench for West Ham. It's thundering. Has anyone else got it? No, not here. It's quite a chilled night out. Porto will win the Champions League. Can't quite see Porto winning it, but I think it will be either City, Juventus, or Barcelona will win it. It's boiling where I am. Where the hell are you? It's not that hot, is it? Actually, when I went to Manchester and I was coming back Thursday, it was something like 12 degrees, maybe. It was. By the time I got here, home, it was 3 degrees. So 2 degrees, and it'd been snowing. So maybe it is hot where you are. My dad said if you don't go up automatically and have playoffs, then I go to the playoff final. Oh, that'd be very good, but you'd rather go up automatically. Sunny in North England. It's cold over here though. It's Netherlands. It's 23 degrees Celsius. That sounds very nice. It's not too cold, not too hot here. My team, Brighton, are in the relegation battle, but 5 points of safety. They have quite a difficult last few games, don't they? If I recall correctly, one being City on the final day. I think they'll stay up there. First half is underway. Right, we're just doing it the Leeds way, but I think we'll still go up. I don't know if you will. If it goes to the playoffs, I'm not sure we will, because Villa are going very, very well. It'd be interesting. It's at least they're making it exciting. We're about Thunder and Lightning. So he lives, say, Midlands, I think. They've got Jahanbash. Yes, they do. He should have been sent off, I reckon. But hey ho, nobody's talking about that. Leeds under 23s are winning against Ipswich under 23s. Fantastic. What is your favourite PL chant? Guardiola, we've got. Guardiola, we've got. Guardiola. Leeds under 23s are the best in the UK. Jahanbash. It'll go down to the last game. We have Ipswich away. Yeah, but is there anything more Leeds than being able to go up on the final day and draw to Ipswich, who are bottom of the table? Herrera is leaving. Yeah, I did see. He's done alright under Solskjaer. So, Davy Proper and Lacardia. Yeah, they both come from that league, didn't they? Solskjaer's at the wheel. I hate that term. It's so stupid. He's not driving a car. It's ridiculous. Thoughts on the Michael Jackson allegations? I don't really want to get into it, but I think he didn't seem the normalist of people. That's what I'll say. Jahanbash too. Yeah, you got a lot from the Eredivisie. Just if we don't mention it, it won't happen. It is. It would be typical Leeds to bugger up that way. It would. But out of all the games, you'd want Ipswich as the final game. I think it's he's a little bit weird, isn't he? Best player from Palace and Brighton. Palace best player. I quite obviously like Wan-Bissaka, but Wilfred Zaha is clearly their best player. Brighton's best player. That's a hard one. I quite like. What's his name? He plays on the wing. Can't remember what his name is. Anyway, he's quite useful. He plays on the wing. Carl West Ham, Arsenal Maniac, thank you so much. Or Manic. Arsenal Manic, thanks so much for tuning in. Sol Bamba. No, not Sol Bamba. He plays for Brighton. March. No, he's from Colombia. I think he's from Colombia. What's his name? He plays for. I'm sure he's Colombian. He scored some really good goals. He's Colombian. Izquierdo. Thank you. That's who it is. Izquierdo. I quite like him. He looks quite good. There we are. Look, you all know. Couldn't remember his name. Pickford got suspended. Has he been suspended for the... The chat's going insane. I said that. 4 people have said Izquierdo. Here is Hazard on the wing. Justina, thanks so much for tuning in. Mike, Wolves versus Watford was a crazy match. Yeah, I was really surprised. Really surprised at the result. He had a fight in the pub. I see that. Apparently there was apparently they were saying something about his wife, which isn't very nice. 27 people. The most I've had live in a live stream was 1,000 and something. Which, yes, is very scary. The chat was going absolutely insane. I couldn't keep up with the chat. I can barely keep up with the chat now, to be fair. 1,020. Speroni for Palace. Yes, Speroni's poor. I don't know who would be the worst player for Brighton. Lucardi's not had much of a chance, has he? I've got Lacandone, he's looked alright when I've seen him. I can tell you know, Watford will win the 2019 FA Cup. Well, they got a good chance. They got a good a chance as any, haven't they? Diego Costa will be suspended for at least 3 games. Yeah, they said that. Glenn Murray is so slow. Yeah, but he scores goals. He scores goals. You can't be like, oh, you know, no matter how slow he is, Glenn Murray's goals will keep you in the division, I think. You should do a vid reacting to old vids. I was going to do one on the 5th last month. On the 5th last month, I passed a year on YouTube, and I was going to do a video, but I forgot all about it until like a couple of days later. John Pickford isn't suspended. I heard he's going to get 12 games. I assume that's for Diego Costa. Hi Mike, Sean the Beast, thanks so much for tuning in. I don't like Dale Stevens. I think he's quite solid, to be fair. Got to go. I'm looking forward to Friday, Portugal holiday, and Leeds playing Wigan. I went on holiday to Portugal last month. Who is getting 12 pounds to fucking... Huh? No, last year I did. I went on holiday, last year to Portugal. Got an ad, that's absolutely fantastic. It's... YouTube channel's proper now. I've got a banner that says YouTube partner. It's all pucker. Can you live stream Man City vs Tottenham? I think I'm going to watch it on the TV because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to. Because sometimes you just don't know what to say. Can you shout me out? I need to write out my rules. No shout outs. Listen. Yeah, if you want to check out Jack Vlogs of the All Round Podcast, no matter what happens, I'll always call him Jack Vlogs. He'll always be Jack Vlogs in my head. He does streams and stuff, so feel free to check him out. Leeds are without their playmaker tomorrow. I see. Who do you support, JCB Gaming? You seem to be giving it the the big one. Who do you support? Nice, you're up to 35 people watching. Yeah, the channel is going okay. Mike, where did you fly to Portugal last year? I flew from Bristol and Faro. That's it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Faro is where I arrived from. Here is the amazing Loftus Cheek. No, we're not. Ooh. What do you think about that? Guess. In the Premier League. Manchester United? I'm struggling to think of a team that would be obsessed with Leeds. Do you know what I mean? So, ever been to Madeira? I have not been to Madeira. Is it nice? Or have you been? Or are you going? So, feel free. If anyone's got any holidays planned, I'd love to hear about them. Get out! Oh, Kelly's what do you call it? Look at that. Every team are obsessed with us. Well, I'm not obsessed with you. I like how there's a horrible comment, I remove it and it's just still there. It's just like, yeah, sure. I got another ad. How many times are you refreshing the page? Or is it just doing it all, like on its own? Hello game from bottom. Jack isn't in today. Jack's on holiday, actually, come to think about it. He's gone to Cornwall. Oh, it is pretty cute, isn't it? On Friday I'm going on holiday. Where are you going to? Cristiano Ronaldo's home, which is obviously Portugal. I went to Portugal. It was everywhere. Everywhere. But I hate him. I hate Cristiano Ronaldo. So it is what it is. It's a court case. He's a celebrity, so we'll get away with it anyway. Where was I? I'm going to Galloway. Played a fiddle in the Irish band. We fell in love with an English man. That's Galloway girl. Or was that? That's Galway. That's in Ireland, isn't it? Did you see what I just posted on Instagram? Hazard's through. He's fouled, and it will be a free kick. And that will be a yellow card for Ogbonna. Hazard was running through there, and he was stopped by Ogbonna. I bet he'll be happy for that yellow card. Did you see my post on Instagram? Not yet. To Poland, very nice. I've never been to Poland. Last time my team played Leeds, we did the double. What about... That makes you think of somebody that's gone up recently. Newcastle? For a family wedding. Very nice. I might go to Australia or New Zealand. Very, very, very nice. That sounds amazing. My godmother, who's currently in the UK, she lives in Australia. Had a fight in a pub. Yeah! That's an old message. Messi or Ronaldo? Well, considering I can't stand Ronaldo, it's obviously Messi. JC8. Is it JC8? It looks like JCB. I thought, Christ, he must be a fan of tractors.
He's Luke and he's 5.
Said I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. Liverpool legend, thank you so much for tuning in. Loftus Cheek, and it's wide. My old comment is up there. Yeah. Sometimes they go, I don't understand. So, I was insulted by, yeah, there was a problem with some of the Norwich fans. That was ages ago, though. I haven't been live for a long time. I don't care if we go down tomorrow. Do you go down tomorrow if you lose? That's not right, is it? Come on, you Irons. Aye, Godfrey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Godfrey, how are you doing? Who should I back to win? I think Chelsea will probably win. Isaac and Benz. Who support Huddersfield? I think that's right. I'm 90% sure that's right. Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy. He's got no hair, but we don't care. Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy. It feels a bit weird that you could swap positions in the pyramid, couldn't you? Because we're not going to win another match. So you're not down, though. Down. If Chelsea win this game, they may be in La La Land at Anfield, and we can take advantage. I don't quite think that would be the case if they were to beat West Ham. Arnautovic with the ball in, blocked by Jorginho. We got a Town fan in here, yes lad. XO, thank you so much for tuning in. Mike, when I was out 6 weeks on Wednesday, I got very wet. It was hailing, lightning, thunder and rain in my street. Oh, that sounds terrible. Carl Grant, he's had a good start, hasn't he? He scored a couple against... One was a cracker. Got hail. Got to represent up the Terriers. We should beat Chelsea Sunday. Hopefully not, but I have a feeling you will. They're quite poor, aren't they? Yeah. Against Huddersfield, it was a great. Against Huddersfield, what was I saying? Against West Ham, we will win the Champions League. Forza Juve, RB Comps, thank you so much for tuning in. RB Comps, how you doing? Feel free to get involved in the chat. Are you excited for Huddersfield's third season in the Premier League? At least they're in the Premier League. Who do you support? I support Hereford, who play in National League North. The probably the second best team in the league in the country, in Hereford. My Premier League team I support is Manchester City. I want Chelsea to win because of Higuain. Huh? Noble. Did you see what the children supported? Yeah, I did. Now I've got no problem with that. I actually admire them. Couldn't quite understand the flags. Couldn't understand the flags at all. Because I found out, not the flags, sorry, the scarves. Rotherham. Wait a minute. Rotherham might not even be in West Yorkshire. It's in Yorkshire. I found it a bit weird they had scarves, but I admire them. Can't tell with a shot over the bar. I admire them for going, and supporting their school. I really do admire them. It's South Yorkshire, so no, wrong side of the county. You have my respect to, said Man City. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Guiseley. Although, I think it was you that said it was Gilsley. And then everyone pronounced it wrong. Or maybe it was someone else. Oh, wait, anyway, Derby is in Derbyshire. If Mickleover Sports, who I'm sure you're all familiar with, if they got into the championship, which will never happen, right, it makes me want to take over Mickleover Sports and might do one for manager, right? Then they're from Derby, right? So you have the Derby. Isn't that fantastic? Said you're pronouncing Batley wrong. Oh, I don't know then. I'm sure I've heard that somewhere. Hudson Odoi, the ball runs a bit too far for him. Is it? I thought. Is it Bately? Because I thought Bately straight away. So I went with Batley. James Roberts is wank. Yes, that's why he doesn't play for us anymore. He's on loan. I cannot wait. I'm going to Anfield tomorrow to the match. Fantastic, Batley. I'm very excited for you to go and watch Liverpool do. That would be absolutely amazing under the lights at Anfield, especially. That's good. I hope you have an amazing time. Danny Rose will turn his back on football. Well, you can't blame him. You can't blame him. Yeah, thought so. Super. You learn something new every day. I asked the other day what everyone's favourite soft drink is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just forgot I was speaking. What's everyone's favourite food or snack? That's what I want to ask. Get it into the comments. Hope football changes if I can't become a footballer. Oh, are you black? Are you? I didn't know. Why would I know that? That's interesting. Do you play FPL? I don't. I play Super 6. If you know what that is. Hershey's. Not heard of Hershey's. What's a Hershey?
Hershey's is a brand of American chocolate.
Oh, so you're a chocolate fan. I see.
When you get paid, can do £22.79.
What for?
An Asda shop.
Huh?
An Asda shop.
No. What for?
Specifically. These Saturdays. It's all week.
Oh, don't start. I am brown skinned. Okay. My girlfriend's a bit anal about stuff. Like saving the planet and all that, and now she wants to turn fucking vegan.
I think that's not a problem for you.
Just eat what Mum makes. My favourite food is Indian curry. Yeah, my girlfriend really likes the masala from down the road. It's very nice. What's everyone else's favourite food? I've only got one. Oh, I got
Is that yes on the 22 complete?
Pashari Naan. It's not really more of a snack, but yeah, cool. I just have a plain naan. Am I missing out? Chili shredded beef with noodles and chips. Fantastic. Is Rubicon the only drink that what tastes okay when fat? I have no idea. I've never tasted that. Skittles. This makes me sound a bit weird, but my favourite food in the world. Oh, it's Aspalagueta! Ah, very well blocked. Corner kick. It's my grand's apple crumble. Because I don't know. It's just always my favourite thing. Pizza and fish and chip or pot noodle. Pot noodle. How cute. Corner kick to Chelsea. What channel is this on? Is that an old message? No, it's a new message. Sky Sports Premier League. Ball comes in. It's up in the air. Goalkeeper will be there first. Now is. Mike, do you like custard? Yeah, I like custard. I like learning about the audience. Sausages and chips from the chip shop outside Elland Road. Very nice. Interesting. Hi Scottish TVN bonus, thanks so much for tuning in. Custard discussed, you know, like custard. Hi to Statics, thanks so much for tuning in. Statics123. That's a really nice chippy. Never had Rubicon. No, I never had Rubicon. Never. I know what it is, but never had it. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Oh, he played a nice one too, but Hazard misplaces the ball. Very, very disappointing. Yeah, it is Rich. Always got a huge queue outside. Well, I suppose. Do you reckon it does much trade outside of like football time, or do you reckon it's that nice that people go to it, like locals go to it? It must be. Hi, what's up? Just watching the football, really, mate. What are you doing today? PewDiePie, Avatar, style Scottish. You should treat yourself next time you're out and about. Alright, I will. Never seen it open when there's not a game on. Oh, that is weird. I reckon, right, if I can get a bit of a move on, I could be the first to 100 million subscribers. Like I said, I've got to get a bit of a wriggle on. Hazard's still going. He goes past one. Goes for it. It's gone past all of them. Oh, what a goal by Hazard! That was absolutely fantastic. That was sublime. Oh, that was brilliant. He goes past 4 or 5 players. It's absolutely brilliant. Morky, thank you so much for tuning in. Eden Hazard, what a goal this is. He's like this. I was feeling West Ham. There we are. So Loftus-Cheek gives it to Hazard, who's in the middle. Here he comes. He goes past 2. Goes past 3. Goes past 4. Goes past 5. Goes past 6. It's absolutely incredible from Hazard. Oh, it's like he's playing with kids. It's unbelievable. That was sublime.
Didn't you marry her?
No.
Why?
Because I play it all the time. That was sublime. Absolutely brilliant. Zabaleta used to be good. He's old now, isn't he? So 25 minutes in, Chelsea 1, West Ham 0. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That was absolutely brilliant. West Ham have 2 decent players. Arnautovic is pretty useful. Lanzini's good, although he's coming back from injury. think Anderson's pretty good as well. I quite like Gissa Diop, who he's on the bench. So they've got some decent players. It's just that they're not good enough. I think Anderson could play. A couple of them, Anderson and maybe Arnautovic could play at a higher level. Strange question, but who is everyone playing as on Football Manager at the moment? So if you play on Football Manager, who will you be? Who are you? I am Exeter City. Theo. Who are you, Theo? Summer window. Higuain's through! Oh, it's off the post! And Ogbonna will smash it away. The silly rich kids are winning. Good goal. It was a really good goal. It's like he was playing with kids. It was like he was playing with kids. It was like me being around the nines. That's what it was like. FC United at the moment managed to get them League 2 so far. I think they're going to go down in real life. Who are you thinking about doing on Twitch, dude? Messi-esque. It was Messi-esque. It was really good. Misplaced by Higuain, and Anderson tries to give it to Chicharito, but it's poor. I have 30 subscribers. Very well done. Show to score, says Exobe. How has Higuain been? He's just hit one off the post. So it's not really happened for him too much since he moved to Chelsea, in my opinion. Luton Town are dominant of League One. Yeah, they're doing really well, aren't they? So I think Luton, that'll be 2 promotions in a row. 3 promotions in 4 years or 5 years. It's decent from them. Very decent. Maybe 6 years. Tempted to download the lower leagues and do a save with someone down there. That'll be good. Like I say, I'll watch you regardless of who you do, because I'll always support you no matter what you do. But it's up to you, innit? At the end of the day, you want to do something that you'll be interested in. I want to do Leyton Orient. Do you have any hobbies? I watch football. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I watch football. I play some video games. Some games sometimes. Nothing too interesting. But nothing really. Felipe Anderson. I live quite a boring life. Oh, I quite like dogs, but that's not a hobby. Nothing really interesting. Why can't you rewind on live? Because hang on, here's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's ball in. Higuain off the foot by Valbuena, and Noble will get it away. So the reason why you can't Hazard rewind. Hazard, is he fouled? Nothing, given goal kick. The reason you can't rewind is basically you have 3 options on when you stream on a broadcasting software. You have normal, low, and ultra low, and whichever one you pick will be the amount of time it will take from your broadcast to get to the live person. So, for example, you're about 4 seconds behind me. So I speak, about 4 seconds later, you'll be hearing what I say. And on the lowest setting, which is the one I'm on, it's the quickest to get from A to B, but you can't rewind. If you have it on low or normal, then you can rewind. But I have it on low because I want to be as fast as, you don't want to, I want to try and be as up to date with what's going on in the football as possible. So that is why PS4 is king. I just play PS4. I play Football Manager. I used to play FIFA, but I uninstalled it. I need to reinstall it again when I have enough memory on my computer. I play Roller Coaster Tycoon, which I'm sure you've never heard of because it's a really old game. And I play Super Mario Brothers with my girlfriend. We quite enjoy that. Higuain looks like Morata. Yeah, they've struggled to find a Diego Costa replacement, haven't they? it's a shame. I think Lukaku would have been a really good signing, but obviously Manchester United got there first. Do you watch your own stream while doing a stream? So I watch the broadcast. So I don't watch my. I watch my broadcast software. So, I missed one. Mike something. Not Mike the Gamer. Thanks so much for tuning in. But it was another Mike. Mike, love your channel, big fan. Thank you so much for your channel. Thanks so much for the kind words. So I watch the broadcast software. So I don't watch my actual stream. So I don't watch myself 4 seconds. I watch myself in real time. So I usually watch the chat. The chat you see on the screen is the chat I look at. Giroud should start. Million sub Mike. I'm happy with 3,323. My name is... I don't know. I always call you Pinman Emoji. That's your name. Here. I'll see you later, Mike. I've got to go and have a bath. No problem at all. Have a nice bath. What made you become a City fan? My granddad supports them. So basically, my dad supports Hereford, and that's who I support. But the reason I support City is my two granddads supported Arsenal and Manchester City, and they, including my dad, they all hated Manchester United, and it sort of bred out of that. So yeah, that's why, really, because of my granddad, he supported City, and his brother supported Manchester United because they both used to go up to Lancashire all the time. So that's why. What's the score prediction? I think I went 2-1 to Chelsea. Welling United, they're in the National League South. They knocked the team I support out, Hereford, out the FA Cup, and then they got knocked out by Wigan, who got knocked out by Woking, who got knocked out by Watford, who were in the final. Are you gonna vlog and a Hereford game? I don't have any plans to, no, because I'd just be a bit embarrassed in front of my dad. But yeah, it's not something that I've ever considered. Hazard. Can you get the ball in? He's down the line. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Cut out by Felipe Anderson. Croydon FC. Not heard of Croydon FC. I've heard of Croydon, obviously. Let's put an A instead of... Yeah, I thought so. No problem at all. My uncle supports West Ham. He will not be happy. What channel is this on? That's an old message. Hi all, Nick Muller. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't checked out Nick, he does all sorts of videos from like games he goes to. He goes to mainly to Ipswich, but he also goes to other games as well. So feel free to go and check him out if you haven't already. Wolverhampton is annoying, right? What do you mean Wolverhampton is annoying? Who will come higher, Leeds or Sheffield United? I think Leeds will go up automatically. I think. And Caleb, thank you so much for tuning in. I grew up in Croydon, had to move. Is Croydon nice or is it insanely rough? I can't remember. I don't know. My times in London have been very... Loftus-Cheek out wide. Slim. Hazard, he does very well. Gets the ball in. Comes to Hudson-Odoi. Shot blocked. Comes back out to Jorginho. Yesterday's match was very, very good. So you think Sheffield United, JC8, Czech final, did videos there. That's really good. But I assume you must have had a good day there. Good game and a penalty shootout as well. Good for the neutral Jorginho to Hudson-Odoi, who's standing in an onside position but loses the ball. It's nice. Artists have great talent there. Alright. I've only been to... the only times I've ever been into London is for Wembley. When I've gone to Wembley. Twice I've been to Wembley. And I've also been to the Emirates Stadium as well. So those are the only times. What's your favourite football match? My favourite football match I've ever been to was against Northampton, and Hereford were 3-0 down at half time and won 4-3. I still think Norwich could bottle it. I don't think so. I think they're up now. Why do you hate Norwich so much, Liverpool legend? Norwich will go straight back down. I think they will as well, because I think that their style and the players they play are a little bit inexperienced. So a bit like Fulham, I'm expecting them to struggle. I think this is a corner to... Yeah, it is a corner to West Ham. 3-0 to Chelsea, says Scottish. Ball in. It comes out to Noble. Noble gives it to Cresswell. Cresswell's ball in. Headed on. And here's Anderson. Blocked. And Emerson Palmieri will get it away. Scott Pollock. No, we don't have anyone called Scott Pollock play for us. Who scored for Chelsea? It was Eden Hazard. Very good goal. Feel free to go and search it out because it was a very good goal. Chelsea on the break here. Hudson-Odoi out wide to Higuain. Hazard in the middle. Oh, it's a poor ball straight to Mark Noble. Norwich fans are so rude. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, they were quite nasty too that day, if I remember correct. All for £20. Bought my 20 minutes. I can't believe this keeps happening. I'm gonna have to update my my software. It is due for an update. End of the day, if you have the chat, it should all like be like, oh well, you know, Norwich. No, there's no need to say that. Leeds fans are worse. I have 30 subscribers. That's a old message. Sarri has actually started Hudson-Odoi in the Premier League. Yeah, he started. He started on Wednesday night against Brighton as well, didn't he? I hope they do well. I hope all the promoted teams do well. But you know, it's always really tough in the first season, especially. If I missed any messages, feel free to send them again. Leeds and Norwich fans are both bad. All the Leeds fans I've dealt with have been very pleasant. To be fair. Yeah, that's just my experience though. I want to go to Ellenbone at some point. So, fancy inviting me, anyone? I say that like I'm not problems. Like I don't have any problems. Like I can't go out like on my own and stuff. I want Leeds versus Man United again. Last time they played, I believe it was a Leeds win. And I believe Theo told me it was on the 3rd of January 2010. I could be wrong. Choupo-Moting missed only a yard. Yeah, that was an unbelievable miss, wasn't it? Should have left it. They actually ended up drawing the game as well. What was your reaction? My reaction? I didn't really care. Nothing to do with me. But I'll never see the stream again. You can come with me if you want. I say that. Bit nervous now.
Where are you going?
Oh, you know me, Kelly. I'm off to Leeds.
Who's going to take you up to Leeds?
Get a train with Theo. We can all stay at mine. Ramona.
Sleepover.
We're having a sleepover. Here is Arnautovic. Oh, that's poor. But very well done, rather, by Rudiger. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's difficult. Like I say, as I always say on every single stream, I seem very confident and chatty, but in real life I'm not very confident or chatty. Oh, Hazard with a great ball to Hudson-Odoi. Still going. Shoots. Good save by Fabianski. I'm playing some Conan Exiles. Not heard of Conan Exiles. Is that a good game? Even he knows how Leeds behave. Question for the chat. Who do you want to win the league? Yeah, who do you want to win the league? I obviously want City to win the league. Yeah. It's a decent game. What's it about, dude? What's it about? We are 4 minutes plus stoppage time away from half time. PS4 Plus game. Is it good? Oh, Fabianski flaps from the corner but gets there eventually. Who would you choose as award winners? Award winners for what? I like your style, Theo. Golden Glove. I think Alisson will win the Golden Glove. I'm not sure who will win the Golden Boot. That's hard. Best player. I've been really impressed with Bernardo Silva, but I think Van Dijk will get it. I'm waiting. When do you reckon they'll bring out the PS5? Leeds are well-behaved fans in the world. There was trouble at Hereford on Saturday, actually, as it goes. You get dropped off in the middle of nowhere and have to survive and build. That sounds very good, actually. Best broadcaster, Mike Talks Football. Ah, bless you. Thank you so much. Ipswich have blocked loads of Leeds fans trying to buy tickets in the Ipswich home end. You can understand it though, can't you? Yeah, I think Salah might win it. He is Hazard. Gets out wide. Out to the Doy. Kante's ball in. Higuain should score. What a block by Balbuena. And it will be a corner. Get chased by a crocodile. Mike should do a podcast. The thing is, I would probably start one maybe when I'm a bit bigger, and get maybe 2 or 3 different YouTubers every week on it. If that makes sense, that's something I might consider. Corner comes in, headed away. Jorginho. That's a terrible ball. Goal kick. We're not the best behaved fans in the world, Rich, but we're not animals. No, I totally agree. Huh? I look weird with my hat on. I am a Manchester United fan. I want Man City to win the league. Wardy Potter PlayStation 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wardy Potter PlayStation 4. Congratulations on being modded. Monetization, I assume you mean, but thank you so much. Oh yeah, because this looks normal, Kelly. Just look at Mill. I think every team has some bad fans who are better, Liverpool or Chelsea fans. Liverpool fans. So a couple of minutes until half time, probably. It'll probably be a minute added on. I've got a really bad cold at the minute. Arsenal or Spurs fans? Arsenal, I would say. They spend so much on their tickets and stuff. So I would say Arsenal. Should be a good day for videos. Yeah, it should be. Hopefully there's no trouble and it's a good game. Give me a topic bar. What's a topic bar?
Like a chocolate bar. Is that what it means? Chocolate?
Who is your favourite player from each Premier League team? Oh, I can't answer that. One added minute of extra time. That's too difficult. I don't know. Is the answer. Gamer, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? I think if we guarantee promotion against Villa, there will be such a pitch invasion. Is that at home? I take it. If Bolton go bust, the 4 teams go up. I think only one will fall out of the league. But I'm not sure. Hopefully that doesn't happen. West Ham was poor. Half time, 1-0 to Chelsea. So what do you think of the first half? It's been a decent game. And at half time it is Chelsea 1, West Ham 0. Tottenham season ticket is 2,200. Nobody's got that much money, have they? Do you know what I mean? That's bonkers amount of money to spend on a season ticket. I hope Bolton don't go bust. Used to like the Man United Bolton game. I hope no club goes bust. I watched my club go bust and it was horrible. I prefer Man United to lose against to City to stop Liverpool winning the league. That's crazy. We'll have a look at the half-time statistics. 57% possession to Chelsea, 43% possession to West Ham. 7 attempts for Chelsea, just 1 for West Ham. 3 on target, none for West Ham. Huddersfield is 249. I think the first season they had a deal where it was £100 to renew a season ticket, which is something that the owner said they do if they got promoted, which is absolutely insane. Cardiff is 549. I pay about £350 for Cardiff. That's good, that's fine. Just renewed my season ticket and it was about £300. Hereford released theirs today, actually, as it goes, so I'll have a look how much it is. Season ticket prices. Early bird is £230 for a terrace and £261 for an adult, which works out at £11 a game. That's for me. That's for an adult. Concession is 200 or 169. 16 to 18 is £84 or £100 to sit. Not sure if that's any use or not. 17 to 21 year olds pay less than £100 at Cardiff. That's very good. I watched your videos, Bluebird. That's very cool. That's awesome. It's I had a chance to I might be moving to Cardiff, but it's very, very slim, which is interesting. If you had to name a team name, what would it be? I have no idea. Not really new yet, still waiting for the release. I suppose they're waiting to be relegated to an upstairs. Might stop the timer. Ah, yes. Sorry. Hang on, I've got rid of the wrong thing. That's it. It's bonkers how much teams think they can charge. I went to City the other day and it was £46.50 for my ticket. It didn't sell out, maybe if it was a bit cheaper, but I don't know. Do you have a merch? No, I don't have any merch. No merch. I don't really know what I do. I'm not big enough for merch. I know somebody I went to school with, right? and his channel was about 1,000 subscribers, which is really good, really good. And he had, right, but you think how small a merch group is that would want to buy your stuff. He had every single thing you could imagine for sale, and I thought you can't have many things sold. Do you know what I mean? If you did merch, I would buy it. Thank you so much. But it's, I don't think there'd be enough, if that makes sense. It's going to be very tough now. It is going to be very tough for Cardiff. I hope they stay up, but fans were very good on Wednesday night. But I think it's going to be really tough, as you say. If Leeds go up, Premier League teams have to up their training facility security. Hello, does anybody know Otto Saurus? Yes, I think he's somebody that watches my videos. Lifetime Gunner, thanks so much for tuning in. Mike the Gamer 10. Mike talks football, an autistic but creative man with legendary broadcasting. He never lets his autism put him to shame. It's not really a shameful thing, but thanks so much for the kind words nonetheless. Massive now. Burnley on Saturday, then Brighton on Tuesday. So you're not out of it, are you? You're not out of it. And you should have got something against Chelsea. It was a bit of a disgrace, to be honest. Who will get top 4? I think it will be, obviously the top 2 are going to get it, or have got it. If I had to say the other 2, I would say it would be Arsenal and Spurs. But it could be anything, couldn't it? Well, it's going to be 2. It's going to be 2 out of 3. So I got 1 right. No, I haven't. Chelsea could get in there as well. What am I talking about? Yeah, I think it will be Tottenham and Arsenal. For me, Tottenham and Arsenal was fuming. I bet it was. It was a massive shame. I think they deserved at least a point. Chelsea are 3rd if they win this game. Well, they were the top 3, weren't they, for a while? It was them, the top 2 and Chelsea. And they sort of fell apart, and then Tottenham were in there. And then now they've fallen apart. It could be anything. It could be any combination of the teams. If they don't stay up, do you think Warnock could get them back up? My dad reckons he's going to retire. Whether he does or not, I have no idea. But he might retire because he is a bit old. Hey, listen, he's done fantastic to get him up there. I didn't expect Cardiff to get promoted last season. They did amazing. He really did an amazing job. There's no doubt about it. Arsenal turn to Bournemouth away from home. They should beat Bournemouth away from home, shouldn't they? Their form isn't too good away from home, but they should beat Bournemouth. The Premier is boring, as you know. Top 6. The top 6 before you start. Yeah, you do. But maybe Wolves or someone can break into it next season. That'd be good. Or Everton. If Wolves hadn't dropped so many city points to Huddersfield, and United didn't have such a good run, they'd probably be in 6th place right now. Hang on, I'm just gonna go off because hang on, bear with me. Right, back. Not to flex, but I think Huddersfield have one of the best owners in Premier League. There's no doubt about it. He's done an amazing job, hasn't he? He's done fantastic. Wolves to win the Europa League next season. That'd be very interesting indeed. That means they'd be in Europe, Champions League even. I hope Spurs lose on Saturday because if United win the half 5 kickoff, I hope you get whatever you want until the derby and you lose the derby. I've got to get off. Great stream. I'll see you later. Alright, Theo, take it easy. See you in a bit. He's not invested properly last summer. I suppose money can be spent better elsewhere. is op by us, I'll be happy. Put some money in. The thing is, you could only dream about where you were just a few years ago, so I think you've done very well. But not everyone can stay up. 3 teams have to come down. Just how it is. I want Spurs to win all of their games. I bet you do. I hope it's not going to buy us next season. No chance. No, I don't think there's any problem with how you've been doing. To be fair, I think you've done fine. Yeah, Mike. Well, where was the old music when you start your streams? I had a copyright claim on it, so I've changed the music. I just thought it was a better than not being able to. Just didn't want to have any sort of issues. We've got this transfer window spot on. Got to get this transfer window spot on. It'd be interesting to see. Look, Jan Seifert's come in. David Wagner, Farker and Stendel have all done very good jobs. All German, so you'd expect him to be okay as well. But you need to make the right dealings. How did you get a copyright strike? That was stupid. I didn't get a copyright strike, it's just a claim. So I've never had it before, or on any other video, so not sure what happened, but I got rid of it. New right back, new CM if Moy goes. If Chelsea had played Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi all season long, they probably would be high. I reckon they'd be in a similar situation, wouldn't they? They'd be fighting for the top 4. Jurgen's at the wheel. Hazard to Real Madrid. I think he'll go. Yeah, I think he will. The USA has one league. That's boring. It has other leagues. There's the MLS, and then there's other leagues below it, but they don't get promoted or up and down. It's just how it is. It's how their sport is, and it probably doesn't make a lot of sense to us to have promotion and relegation because they don't have it in basketball or baseball. They don't have anything like that, so it probably doesn't make a lot of sense that we have relegation and promotion, as same as it doesn't make a lot of sense to us that they have promotion and relegation. Ollie's at the wheel. Oh no, that's not very nice. Kepa's at the wheel. So this stream's going really well. If you have seen any adverts, I'm glad that you have, because obviously I got monetized today, which is absolutely brilliant. Hopefully you don't mind seeing the odd advert now and then. I've had 114 viewers on my channel update video, which I'm very pleased with. No adverts yet. Well, not everyone's going to get one. Ollie at the wheel. Oh, I've already read that. I am playing FM right now with me, Redman. Oh, that's interesting. Hope it goes okay. Who have you signed? Anyone interested? We should be somewhere near the second half pretty much anytime soon. But 2 subscribers away from, or 1 subscriber now from 3,325. So if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Morata. Oh. So thank you so much for that. I think the second half is going to be underway soon. I signed Sancho and Butland, but sold Mignolet, and we're on a title roll. That's good. I have 282 subscribers. I want 555 by Xmas. I hope you can do that, Nick. I think you'll be somewhere near, for sure. Hopefully you can do that. You know, you've done really well. Snodgrass is coming on. So Snodgrass will be coming on for Hernandez. I saw Snodgrass play for Leeds many years ago. I want 100 subs by the end of June or this year. I think as long as you work hard, you will grow. That makes sense. Will Man United get Sancho? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. So the second half is on the way. No problem at all, Rich. Who do I support? Connor Archibald. Thank you so much for tuning in. I support Hereford, who play in the National League North. My Premier League team is Manchester City, so I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. I get more if we go down. There are lots of lower league YouTubers, so they may sub me. Hopefully you can keep going, you know. You're doing really well. Kante to Jorginho. Jorginho out wide to Hazard. Hazard plays it to Emerson Palmieri. And it's behind for a goal kick. No glory for Man United and the Mexican march into the Europa League. To be fair, to be where they are, though, they've done pretty amazing to be where they are, because I wasn't expecting them to do so well. Nowadays, supports big teams that later to go back into small teams. So I support Charlton Athletic. Well, yeah, they're once in the Premier League now, and obviously League 1. I just subbed. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Sane or Sterling? Sterling for me. Liam, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If Leeds go up, Premier teams... Well, that's an old message. Cresswell to Arnautovic. Loses the ball. Falls on the floor. Chelsea bring it away. Here's Higuain. Oneni or Guendouzi? Probably Guendouzi. I think Guendouzi's a lot better. Oh, Loftus-Cheek with a great run. He gets out wide to Hazard. Hit it. Shoots! Oh, just past the post. I'd go for Sterling because he's a better player. Oh, just past the post from Hazard, who got the opening goal. Very disappointing. Yeah, just past the post. Sterling or Carlin Grant. Sterling, Mustafi or Phil Jones? Probably Mustafi. Why did he have to leave? We wanted to earn more money, have a better quality of life, I guess. There's nothing wrong with him wanting to leave. Nothing wrong with anyone wanting to leave any club. Just part of how things are. The way Liverpool fans have treated him is absolutely awful. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, feel free to check me out on Instagram, Mike Talks Footy. Throw in to West Ham. Well, I am happy for him. Good. You know, at the end of the day, he's now leading the fight in the racism war with people that racially abuse players on the football pitch, and he's right at the forefront of that, which is great to see. Him taking such a stand after everything that's happened. It's very, very good. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, as Nightbot says. Here is Aspilicueta. Hudson-Odoi does very well. Jorginho loses the ball. Declan Rice picks it up. He is a brilliant equal rights fighter, Stanley. Yeah, he's done very, very well. Very well indeed. Who is Carlin Grant? He plays for Huddersfield. He signed from Charlton in January. 22 likes and no dislikes. That's very good. If you haven't already given it a like, make sure you smash the thumbs up. That'd be very good indeed. Chelsea have been in pretty much total control. Only one shot all game for West Ham. Is anyone doing anything tomorrow? Does anyone have any plans for tomorrow? Hazard Kante wins the ball, gives it to Hazard. Hazard gets it to Higuain. Oh, very good tackle by Balbuena. And they'll bring it away. Rice. Fabianski. Puts it on a play. I am watching the Champions League games. Oh, yes, of course, Champions League. I'll be watching Tottenham and Manchester City for sure. I think we should keep Steve Mounier next season. He hasn't been good this season, but who has? I think he could do a job at that level. He's strong, he's powerful, and that is something that, you know, the Championship he could be very, very good for. Ruben Loftus-Cheek tries to put the ball in, but it's a very poor ball and it's out for a goal kick. I want Huddersfield to bounce back. Not really. I have to take my nieces to the dentist tomorrow. Well, hopefully everything goes okay. I want Huddersfield to bounce back. I don't think they will. I think they'll be in the top half, challenging for the playoffs next season, but I don't think they'll be near there. I like nice small clubs. That's fair enough. Emerson Palmieri. David Luiz. They're just playing the ball around nicely now, Chelsea. I just probably go to the gym tomorrow. That's about it. Kante. Oh, he's done really well. Gives it to Higuain. Higuain to Emerson. Plays it back to Emerson. Emerson's ball in. Corner kick. What do you think the final score will be if you haven't already put your final score in? Fulham have themselves to blame for being relegated by spending on average players but no defenders. They needed to strengthen their defence, didn't they? And they did. It's an odd one. I think they're going to be in trouble financially with financial fair play in a couple of years, I think. But it's not looking good. Ball comes in straight to the goalkeeper. I'm still going 2-1 to Chelsea. Soap thinks it will be 6-0. Hazard and Hudson-Odoi getting hat tricks. I don't think they'll concede 6. Aaron Cresswell to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Ogbonna, who's got a yellow card. It's been a good amount of people in the chat. It's been very good. Good people in the chat. Good viewership as well. Where is Diop? Diop is on the bench. He's on the bench. I'll read the teams out. Well, I'll read the benches out. Diop, Masuaku, Nasri, Obiang, Perez, Adrian, and Snodgrass. Here's a chance. Pull back. No, Lanzini saved by Kepa. Ross Barkley, William Caballero, Christensen, Giroud, Kovacic, and Pedro. Here's Arnautovic. It's behind for a corner kick. Should Marco Silva be sacked? They're going all right at the minute. I think it would be quite harsh to sack him at the minute. Wouldn't dare lose against Everton though. Huddersfield could have been Liverpool in the 60s, but the manager left at a time because they weren't spending money. So he went to Liverpool and transferred them into the mighty beast they know today. Guess we'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, welcome to all the new ones. Corner comes in. Headed away. We are the team that won 3 times in a row. How far do you think Rodgers can take Leicester? Ryan LCFC, thanks so much for tuning in, Ryan. How are you doing? I think you'll be in Europe for sure, and it's just how well you can do in Europe. I think that was a really good appointment. I think that he can get the best out of some players that are already there, but also bring in some very good players as well. I think it's a good appointment. I think he will get you into Europe. But yeah, Brendan Rodgers is doing very well at Leicester. Lost the opening game to Watford, but I think he's won all the rest since, which is very good. Who do you think will finish 7th? I don't know. I wouldn't like to say. It's tough because there's a lot of good teams hanging about there. You've got Everton in a good form. You've Aspilicueta picks it up. Higuain. Loftus-Cheek is through! He tries to chip the goalkeeper, but it's a poor... you have Watford, you have Leicester, you have Wolves, you have Everton. It could be any team. Hazard is doing well. Will he leave? Chelsea, Jurassic YT. Thanks so much for tuning in, Jurassic YT. Felipe Anderson with a shot saved by Kappa. I think he probably will leave Chelsea, but he might stay, similar to what Griezmann did when he had the chance to go to Barcelona because of the transfer ban. Which players will leave Premier League sides? I think Moy will probably leave. Think he'll probably leave Huddersfield. I think that Sessegnon will probably leave Fulham, and I think that Camarasa will probably leave Cardiff if they were to go down. Just tell me when Hazard scores again. Here's Hazard to Loftus-Cheek. Hazard does well. Can he get the ball into the box? Gives it back. Loftus-Cheek with a shot. Wide of the mark. He's better than Lukaku. So yeah, I think they'll all have somebody leave. I would say Leicester for 7th, but we have Arsenal, Manchester City and Chelsea the last 3 games. You could get something against Arsenal and Chelsea. You'll give City a game for sure. Even if you don't this season, you could always do it next season, and maybe you'll be better off to maintain a European push next season with the signings that Brendan Rodgers will bring in. But I expect you to lose maybe Chilwell in the summer, so he needs replacing. Here's Hazard. Emerson to Hazard. Hazard down, nothing given, and it will be a goal kick. Liverpool legend, so you think Milner will come back to Leeds? Maddison is class as well. Yeah, I don't think Maddison will go anywhere though. I think he'll stay. If Chilwell relieves, I reckon we'll get Tierney from Celtic. I think he'd be a really good alternative, but I think he wouldn't come cheap either. You'd expect around 50 odd million for Chilwell, and I think it would take the best of 20-30 million to get Tierney. But I suppose you could reinvest some of the money you spent you got from Mahrez. Don't think we'll ever see a better performance at the John Smith Stadium from an opposing team. Yeah, it was a good performance for sure. Very good performance. We are now an hour into the game, only half an hour to go. Snodgrass. They looked a bit better since Snodgrass come in. Who scored? It was Eden Hazard who got the goal. Really good goal as well. Kante. Loftus-Cheek. No problem at all. I miss being on this channel. Good. Loftus-Cheek. Hudson-Odoi loses the ball. Anderson puts the ball out for a throw-in to Chelsea. Mr. Beast isn't in the live. Well, yeah. How are Hereford doing at the moment? Hereford are in sort of just lower mid-table. So they've come away from the relegation zone, so they're doing alright now. Drinkwater is still at Chelsea. I forgot he was there. They did well there, didn't they? Leicester City getting 40 million for him. Hamer was a 12th man for them. It's interesting he chose him over Lossell. I thought that was quite an interesting. And he did the same Saturday as well. Jorginho. To Loftus-Cheek. Blocked. He's Hazard. Tries to play in Higuain, but can't. Now he's down. Looks like he's winded himself. Will Pep ever get sacked? I think he'd end up walking before he sacked, to be fair. Seward doesn't want to play players that are guaranteed leaving. That's fair enough, isn't it? Louis Two Shoes, thank you so much for tuning in. Louis, how are you doing? Should play Coleman. He's another goalkeeper there, isn't he? Another English player ruined by Chelsea, Danny Drinkwater. Yeah, it's not worked out for him. Although, having said that, Ross Barkley's looking much better than he was at Everton this season. I think he's done quite well. I just hope we sign Tielemans on a permanent deal. Well, I think he seems very happy there, so I think it would be... He was really highly rated at... was it Anderlecht he was at before he went to Monaco? He was linked with all the teams. It could be a similar situation to Toby Alderweireld, where he does really well on loan and ends up signing for a club higher up the table because of that. We should have got Jose in 2004. Rice. I really like the Southampton captain, but can't spell his name. Oh, Creswell just passed the post. Is it Mayashida that's captain? Bertrand is the captain. Yeah, Brian Bertrand. He's quite good. You do know quite a lot about Huddersfield. Are you sure you're not a Leeds fan? I don't sound. I'm not. I've never been to Leeds. Going to be a goal soon. Yeah, they're playing a lot better now. It's a Danish fella now, I think. From Grant's in the crowd. I don't know who you're talking about. I'll have to have a look. Vice captain. Oh, Højbjerg. Højbjerg is very good. Yeah, very good. Hi to Thomas. Thanks so much for tuning in. Joke. I like people who know their football. Yeah, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I think he might go higher soon. Loftus-Cheek. Hazard straight at the goalkeeper. Existing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Huddersfield Leeds rivals. Yeah, they are. I think it was a thing a couple of years ago when Michael Heffler scored a late winner for Huddersfield at the John Smith Stadium, and David Wagner went and celebrated with the team. He got sent off, and then as he was running back, he had a confrontation with Gary Monk, who was then the manager of Leeds, and it all kicked off. So maybe something to do with that. So maybe it's something to do with that. West Ham corner kick coming off Rudiger last. Real started when Leeds was formed. How can such a nice club be mean to his rivals? Always been rivals. Yeah, but I didn't realise it was as big of an issue until then. I wanted Huddersfield to go up. Favourite football retro kit that you own? Don't really own that many football shirts, to be fair. Hazard's on his own. Can he hit it? Oh, Noble comes in steaming in. He misses the ball. Hazard's still going. Gets it out wide. Emerson Palmieri, terrible, and away. Yeah, it is a derby. Who was the nicest club? Quite Bournemouth. They're quite couldn't get very angry at them. Lanzini with a shot blocked, out for a throw-in. Huddersfield was meant to join Leeds, but owner wouldn't let it happen. Oh. Liverpool are better than United. They sure are. Hazard. Hudson-Odoi. Declan Rice. 1919. Noble. Arnautovic out wide. Here's Lanzini. Runs into trouble. Free kick. We are the team that won 3 times in a row. Man United won 3 times in a row in the, I think it was 2008, 2007, 2008, 2009, maybe. Ogbonna. This is a much better second half from West Ham. See, it's been much more even. As you compare to the first half, it was all Chelsea. Second half, it's been a very good performance from West Ham. Creswell. Snodgrass. Anderson. Can you get the ball in? No, straight to the goalkeeper. They're looking for that equaliser, West Ham. The top 4 is brilliant this season. At least there's a... It's interesting... a big fight for the top 4. It's good to see. Noble. Lanzini. Ogbonna. Lanzini. Liverpool, City, Spurs, Arsenal. If you haven't already told me who you think will get in the top 4, feel free to do so. Hazard. Ball in. Hudson-Odoi is offside. 20 minutes to go. If I had to pick Man City over Liverpool. Francisco, thank you so much for tuning in. Second sub for West Ham, and it will be Noble to come off and Obiang to come on. City, Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal. Barkley is coming on for Chelsea, and it will be Loftus-Cheek to come off. Huddersfield, City, Liverpool, Wolves. Chelsea and Man City are owned indirectly by countries. At the end of the day, there's no rules on who can own teams, is there? So Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea. That's your... I think 6 will be Man United. I take it. Liverpool for me this season. Hello Mike, thanks so much for tuning in. Dave, how you doing? You can't own 2 teams in the same country. No, you can, but I don't think that's what he means. Like PSG is owned by Qatarians, and City are owned by Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia? I think it's Saudi Arabia. Wolverhampton Wanderers are a good team. No, not teams beat down by, apart from Huddersfield, of course. Very true. Hi Nick, some of your Ipswich videos have been great. That's good to hear. Tractor Boys. That's Ipswich. Barkley. Jorginho tries to put it back for Barkley, and Fabianski gets there first. Wolves are great. Very true. They've done really well this season. At the end of the day, they're one of the best teams to ever come up. And they probably will improve next year as well. They continue doing well though. They're going to attract interest from other clubs for Nuno Espirito Santo. Some of the players, of course. Someone just swore really loudly, which is picked up by the microphone. Thanks. Looking forward to do some when we play Leeds. I feel sorry for Liverpool. I never knew they never won the Prem. Do you think Abramovich sold off of Chelsea to UK? He doesn't seem to want to sell, does he? So just remember, Leeds fans are everywhere. Here's David Luiz. Gives it back to Kepa. Kepa goes out wide. I think Spurs will win the Premier League next season. I think they need a bit of investment. They need to spend 100, 200 million to be challenging, I think. Huddersfield and Leeds rivals. That's a non-message. Is Chicharito on hammers? He came off at the start of the second half. Go to Brentford Wednesday. Have a good time. Free kick to Chelsea. Apparently Tielemans has told us he wants to stay, but his agent has tried to get to the highest bidder. microphone is off. Sorry, I thought I turned it back on. I had a cough. And Louise blocked. And it will be a corner kick to Chelsea. So sorry, I just turned the microphone off to cough. And I thought I turned it back on, but I clearly didn't press the button hard enough. Ball comes in, headed away. Jorginho. That's out of play, and it will be a throw. Chelsea are boring now. Was Chikorita doing alright? He didn't really get into the game, to be fair. How was your dog? He is doing very well. He's just playing with Kelly. Higuain is coming off for Giroud. Huh? What?
I'm going to home bargain pick them up in the morning.
Okay. Run out of charge on the mouse. Sorry about that. Underrated player in the Premier League. Bernardo Silva, I think it's bloody quality. Not impressed with Jorginho this season. No, it's not really happened to him. Doherty, he is very good as well. He's in my Premier League team of the year. Home bargains for you. Yeah, she's going to home bargains.
She's asked me for him.
She hasn't got no money. I don't know. Somewhere she.
Taking your wallet? Put here and there.
Who gets the last biscuit, Kelly or Alfie? Alfie, I hope. I know what I mean about Owen. Get your money out. I haven't got much. I haven't got much left. I haven't got hardly any left. Rice with a shot wide. Mick McCarthy said Matt Doherty is the best right back in the Premier League. I wouldn't quite go that far, but I think he's very good. I think he is very good. Favourite chance? I don't really know if I have any favourite chance, to be fair.
You literally said earlier you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
What did I say?
That was clapping behind.
Oh, I can't remember what that was.
Guardiola.
Huh?
Guardiola.
Guardiola, we've got.
Oh, I clapped as well.
I've been impressed with Liverpool's fullbacks this season. Yes, they've done very well. Provided lots of assists compared to the defenders, compared to the midfield. Connor Cody, he's had a decent season as well. Mike, is Man United playing against Barcelona on Wednesday night? Yes, Wednesday night they play. Could play Doherty up front. We've got Mesut Ozil. We've got Ozil. That's not how it goes. Mesut Ozil.
Why you sing Pete Beatles song?
Hazard. I like Ryan Giles, a young Wolves left wing back who lives near my sister. Oh. Hudson Odoi's ball in. Oh, and Barkley was there but couldn't get a good enough connection. I want to see Guardiola at a club. The thing is, right, I don't understand this argument because it's like he's never going to be at a club like that because, you know, that's never going to happen. He's always going to go to decent clubs because he's one of the best managers in the world. You know, he's always going to go to a team fighting for titles. Talent fan in the stream, do you think Kempenza on loan another next year? I don't know if he's still here. Oh, there he is. So we have 10 minutes left plus stoppage time. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We're 4 away from 3,330. Or 7 away from 3,333. So, Will Griggs on fire. Do 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 do. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. David Luiz. How will Norwich do? I think they'll go down. They've got a lot of young players, and I don't know. I think they'll go down. I'm not sure how much money they'll spend in the summer. I think they'll go down, but I think that they'll play some nice football. In my opinion. Out to the door is out wide. Takes a touch off Quezman, and that will be a corner kick. Click will score a goal. No matter where it is. Why did Huddersfield appoint Yad Receiver when they could have got Big Sam? I think the appointment was for next season. I think they knew that they were already down. I don't think Sam was interested either. Bolly has been very good. I think if I was doing a team this season, Van Dijk would be one of the defenders. It's just who to put with him. Hazard. Aspilicueta. Shot over the bar. It's weird, we've had a lot of different fans of different clubs in, but we haven't had any Chelsea fans in, which is a bit weird. The chat's gone down again. Hopefully when I update this tomorrow it will stop doing that. And Diddy is one of the most underrated players in the league. I did a underrated 11, and yeah, he was in my 11. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in my 11. Went to the Trucker Trophy. I go to many games. The lovely Ipswich fans that are going to let us win at least one game. Jack, BWFC is probably playing. He's on holiday. Thoughts on the Watford game? The Watford Hornet. Oh! Goal! Is that in? No, that's not in. Sorry, that's not in. If you haven't already checked out the Watford Hornet, he's a YouTuber as well. He is obviously a Watford fan. And he is a YouTuber as well. So feel free to go and check out the Watford Hornet. He's obviously in the chat, so feel free to go and check him out. He covers mainly Watford, but also covers other things. Plays FIFA a little bit, so feel free to go and check him out. Also, I see you had a what the hell's behind me? What's that? Move your foot. I see you had a copyright strike from Apex Software Private Limited. I had one of those. I threatened them with legal action, and it only lasted a month. So maybe try that, dude. But the Watford game was absolutely insane. Who will take Ward Prowse next season? Probably Liverpool. Watford could be a new name on the cup. I think it'll be an interesting game. I really do. Check out Bluebird Legend 2. Well, yeah, it's not long in the chat anymore. Nick Muller, we did well against your team last season. Yellow card to Kappa for time wasting. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's what I will do. Not the only person it's happened to. It's happened to All Round Podcast as well. Jack Vlogs. It's happened to a few people I know. It happened to me September last year. It's happened to other people, and they still haven't done anything about it. And they're meant to help the creators. It's ridiculous. Hudson-Odoi is coming off for Pedro. It's very, very frustrating when you're trying to speak to someone about it, and nobody's really helping you. It's really, really, really frustrating. Come West Ham, get one, says Chris Wager. Watford playing in Europe if they win. Yeah, they will, similar to Burnley, but then again, we saw how badly that went. Emerson. I think they gave me a copyright strike, and because I got it rescinded, I think that they can't take down my channel anymore. So I think that's why I've not had any nuisance from them since September. Because I reckon they've definitely taken my channel down. Mike, when your next video? Maybe Wednesday. Probably be my next video. Will probably be tomorrow. Remember Watford being in there in 1984. So some grainy footage of that. Giroud over the bar. What a joke YouTube is. It can be frustrating. Sometimes it can be really frustrating. Sometimes. Paz Natal, thanks so much for tuning in. Napoli to beat Arsenal. Be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. Who do you think will go up into the Premier next season? I don't know. It's too early to tell. West Ham, please score one to keep the top 4 level. Going to be hard. Rich. Hopefully you get a ticket, dude. Corner comes in. It's headed away by Balbuena. Pedro. Back to the goalkeeper. We have 5 minutes plus stoppage time left. I've contacted YouTube on multiple different platforms about Aplex and they haven't responded once. It's ridiculous. How are you meant to get it removed? I submitted a counter and obviously threatened them with legal action. Said it was copy fraud, which is copying, saying something's your copyright when it isn't, when it's not yours to copyright, and they didn't respond. That they had 2 weeks to respond, and they didn't respond, so it got put back. But I was streaming like 4 or 5 times a week at the time, and you know, it's just like, oh, I see you've put an account on notification, just wait for it to get back. It's like it's bollocks. I don't know. So I'm all for copyright when it's copyright. When like if I was streaming the game, then fair enough. You got me red-handed. But I'm not. You know what I mean? I submitted a counter too, but YouTube rejected my request. I don't know why they've done it, because I generally did nothing wrong. It must be what you put in the counter. It must be. Copyright is the biggest issue on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, it is, and I understand why there's a copyright system, but the thing is, YouTube have to accept the company copyrighting it before it gets taken down. Nathan, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you later. Freedom of speech is dead in the UK. Well, I don't think it's freedom of speech. I think it's Pedro. Oh, Giroud's almost there to make it 2-0. Just slides past him. 3 strikes is too little. It should be 5 strikes. You can get one accidentally, and then you're down to 2, and you have to wait 3 months. It's annoying. YouTube is not what it says it is. I don't understand why they like it. Maybe it's because I had a stream taken down. I was in the middle of a stream, right? This whole thing is, they go on to they must click on the link to report it. So they must see what it is. Here's Hazard. He's on his own, into the box. Kante. The ball in, it's away. I was on that stream. Yeah, it was Arsenal versus Lisbon. Scottish women beat Brazilian women. Pedro. Away by Cresswell. Barkley. Hazard, he's in space. Oh, there we are. There we are. Eden Hazard makes it 2-0. And the second half, it's been all West Ham. But Chelsea will be going into the Champions League spots with Hazard getting his second goal of the game. Very, very well done. Mine was a stream as well. Mate got his video taken down. I had no video taken down. So Barkley gets out wide. There's nobody marking Hazard, and you knew from that moment on Hazard would put it into the bottom corner. YouTube can be a pain, but without YouTube, Mike the best streamer on here. Thank you so much for the kind words. It's messed up that they can do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, how would you have? They must show some sort of proof that they're like not even a legit company. What they do is they randomly take videos down. I don't understand how that's not a business. It's bonkers. It seems to be, from what I've gathered, like Indian cricket and music and stuff like that, which is where they're from, so that's what you'd expect. And the second thing is football. They seem to take down football videos. Ever heard of a game called City Skylines? Yes, I've heard of City Skylines. Watched a video on it once. It's supposed to be free for everyone. Sawgrass. Fredericks. Cut out very well. How many tickets they give both sides? It's about 30,000, I think. It's sad because it's like the Champions League final. You only get about 17,000 each. It's like 60,000 thousand capacity. It's ridiculous. Fredericks ball in. Comes all the way to Cresswell. The all-round podcast, lads, on the channel you were on yesterday. Should I add you to the channel? What are your contact details? Ah, that's not for me. I'm playing Friday the 13th. Not heard of that game. Here's Kante. Could they get a third? Hazard in space. Snodgrass does absolutely brilliantly. Felipe Anderson. Obiang. Into the corner. And the ball is out of play. Yeah, corporation. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that like an ambassador of Pepsi can have a ticket, but somebody that goes to every single game can't. It's a little bit messed up, to be fair, if you ask me. Who scored second goal? Hazard scored the second goal. And that is full time. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate every single one of you. The Watford Hornet, Nick, Rich, Chris Wager, Scottish, thanks so much for tuning in. Jack Vlogs, thanks so much for tuning in as well. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And like the video if you enjoyed it. But thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to check out anyone that's been in the streams. Nick, the Watford Hornet, Bluebird Legend as well. Feel free to go and check out all of them. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.